chair of the Judiciary Committee in the Senate. I'm going to say this as sweetly and gently as I can. Where are the Republicans in the Senate, and why isn't there a response to the mendacity, the viciousness, the vileness of the Democrats as they attack this president?
Well, I watched TV all day today, and they were missing in action totally. There was nobody out there basically defending this president. And it was easy to defend. This was the most outrageous thing I've seen in my 50 years around politics. And at the end of the day, just because the Democrats don't have the guts to move forward on impeachment, because it'll cost them and cost them dearly, they're going to basically drag this thing out with their 6 or 7 investigative committees in the House and try and find stuff that's not there. And it's time for it all to go away.
Is it your judgment that ultimately the Republican Party will stand up with this president?
I certainly hope so, and I'll lose all faith in the Republican Party, and it's pretty small at this point in time if they don't stand up. Equally as important, the gutless Democrats, I think, are having a hard time with all of this, and they realize the consequences of the election. The Speaker was all over the place today trying to make sure, and Nadler, who's been wanting to do this for months and months now, is still not being brave and courageous. They want a roadmap handed to them that basically says, here's how to indict him, here's how to get rid of him, and there's not one there.
Yeah, the radical Dems are they're beneath contempt. I mean, they have become something.
Right.
They are the party of hate. They are the party that is, I mean, what they're doing is unconscionable, and I cannot for the life of me figure out where the national left-wing media is, irrespective of their partisan differences. They know what this party is doing and their purposes. I do want to close out here, Ed,
sure,
with a statement from the president and get your reaction from his campaign responding to the Mueller sanctimonious nonsense today, saying this. President Trump has been fully and completely exonerated. Mueller said his investigation is over. The case is now closed. Now it's time to turn to the origins of the Russia hoax and get to the bottom of why the Trump campaign was spied on by the Obama-era DOJ and FBI. Anyone who is for transparency, constitutional civil liberties, and the rule of law should want to know why human sources, wiretapping, and unmasking were used to infiltrate a presidential campaign. Brad Parscale, campaign manager.
All I can say is amen. That's a perfect statement. Actually, it's very truthful and needs to be put across this country.
Ed Rollins.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Coming up next, more than a dozen